you guys. Oh my gosh, we're so excited to announce that our new collection is out now. The anniversary collection. Y'all know our anniversary is February 22nd. This is the merch for the anniversary collection. Not gonna lie, we are almost sold out. So run over to theknowforsure.com and get your merch. This is your last chance. You guys are gonna love all the pieces. They fit so well. They're tailor made just for the KFS family. We love you guys so much. So go on over to the website, do your merch shopping, and we can't wait to see you in your merch. theknowforsure.com. Good luck. Go shop. What's up, you guys? I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley.
And welcome to the Know For Sure podcast, where we talk about healing, growing, evolving, and having the tough conversations.
Yes, and we also talk about relationships, not just romantic relationships, but platonic relationships.
Like the relationship I have with my best friend, Megan Ashley, of 20 years.
20 years, baby.
Yes, baby. Do you know for sure?
I think I know for sure, but what I do know for sure is after this episode, you're going to know something for sure.
All right, you guys, we're in Cabo San Lucas.
We are.
Mexico. I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley.
And we're back. You little asshole.
Sorry. I needed a literal countdown or something. We've been screaming. I've been crying.
No, for sure. It's been a lot going on.
It's you could have gave us a minute. At the show, you said, "Are you ready?"
No, I did. I said, "Meg, you ready?"
Yeah, you gave me a warning.
All right, y'all. It's been so much going on. We're in Cabo. As you can see, if you're on YouTube, we wanted to get the scenery, okay? So the sun going to be moving a little bit, but it's okay. Just
why are we working?
Listen to the birds. You hear that?
All they hear is the forks clanging in the background.
Our team's having breakfast. No, seriously, we came out here and we're like, we're not going to work. We're going to take our team on a trip. But what did you say?
Can we pod while we're out there? Would that be cool?
Would that be cool if we did our first podcast out of the country?
After the most stressful 4 months of our
lives. But sure, what did you say this morning? Why it's okay?
I said when you're living and walking in your purpose, then work is fun. Yeah. And fun is work. And it's all one. It's not separate.
So this is fun to us.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because we're going to have these conversations on or off the mic, period. So
it's you might as well capture it.
Might as well capture it.
Might as well.
Y'all, we had the live show, as y'all heard the recap.
As what?
I was about to say as y'all saw last week, but as y'all heard the recap, the last episode was our post-live show episode.
I'm excited to see that.
Me too.
We haven't seen it. We just did it. But that was kind of cool to go straight from the stage to
That's tight.
I know. I love that. I was like, we have to do this every time.
Every time. So we did a post-live show pod. And yeah, that was fun. And we're in Cabo, y'all. We did that, went to the Airbnb, and then hopped off the stage and hopped on the jet. You see what they're doing? Probably not impressed. Shout out to God because he is the best.
You little prophet.
Stop.
All right, I'll do it. Don't. If
you do it, we're cutting it out.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't tip me.
She's like, you little prophet. Stop.
Seriously, you've been prophesying since
we were 12.
Seriously.
You have 2.
You walked up to me and said, you're going to be my best friend, as if I had a choice. I was like, there was no choice in the matter.
You're like, what's your name?
You will be my best. I'm like, hello.
Hi. My name is Megan. They call me Megan. What if you said that? What if I was like, what's your name? You were like, they call me Megan.
Who's they? Is that your name? Of course they call you Megan. That's your name. What else would they be calling you?
Oh my gosh. This sun is so hot on my face. This sun is hot on my face. This sun is burning my face. Megan be in the sun.
Because she is sweating and I'm watching her.
Be cooking like a lobster. She'd be like, doesn't this feel good? I'm like, it feels great. Are we in hell?
It's like, well, geez. What is it about you that is so comfortable with all this heat?
My lip be sweating and Megan be like,
because I'm always cold. I'm always cold. So when I get the sun, it feels great.
Oh, the sun does feel good, but it's like,
it is on our necks. It feels good.
We're here at our Cabo Compound.
I like how you did that. Like that little segue, that was great. That was a great segue.
Little segue, you know.
So we've been talking about, how did this even happen? How do we even, this idea?
I think it started because we all were like,
we together
always want to
doing
be
stuff
with each other, but we want space too.
Yeah.
And then you said ever since you were younger, you just saw that.
Yeah.
I said the same thing.
I've always wanted, like, I always saw a house with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But like a big ass house with a bunch of people.
Family living together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always saw like a neighborhood of my family.
Yeah.
Like, if I live in this house and I live like next
down
door.
the street.
Right.
Yeah.
But we really want to do that, y'all. And we're sharing that with you guys, our vision for that. And everybody we've told about that has been like, that's an amazing idea.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
I think that's how it should be. But I think that we also come from like a people of like a tribal people. Yeah. Like we're like a community. Yeah. It's in us, in our DNA.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
But society has made you think like
that it's
not okay to live with.
I don't know if society has made it feel like it's not okay, but I think for our specific culture, like our specific people, unity is a dangerous thing for us to be unified.
In a good way.
It's dangerous for them.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for systems. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially in this country.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it like, you're supposed to grow up, go to school, move out, find your spouse, and move away. Yeah. Like culturally, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. But I feel like even though, I feel like other cultures, even though that's like the American dream, they stay together. They still stay in like, do you know what I mean? Yep. Where Black people, I don't feel like
I gotta be independent. I gotta have my own.
Which is just trauma with each other. It's like we can't wait to have our own space.
Yeah.
But I think that it's designed, and I think it's designed that way because our unity is dangerous. You know, when we unify and build our own, it's extremely dangerous. Sorry,
your alarm. And it's like, of course, we want to get out the house if we're not working on the trauma in the house.
Yeah.
I want to get out.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this toxic relationship with my parents or whoever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course you want to run out of the house if what's going on in your house isn't healthy.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is build a compound.
Yeah, seriously. Like
that will be
our
so
own community.
Lit. That will be so lit.
It will be so lit. And just like your kids to be able to grow up in like that type of environment where the people that you're professionally successful with are also the people that is your family.
Your family.
That you do life with.
Like a family business.
Like you do life with these people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just like the idea of that. It's like, it's amazing.
That's tight.
It's going to happen.
So we buy land, we build. Because we were saying like, obviously, Megan lives on the outskirts of
That's
Atlanta.
what it was. It was Imani driving all the way from Timbuktu. Back and forth to my house.
To get my bag,
that's what
and then
I'm
coming back over, and then I came over. And we were like, we all live in the same city. If we just had one big piece of land,
we wouldn't have to waste gas.
Built a mansion.
We wouldn't have to waste gas.
We could just live together on the same land and have our own space.
This all came about
because Imani had to drive home to get her workout clothes.
Yeah, to get her workout clothes.
I was like, if you don't wear some leggings that are here,
2-hour travel
there and back. We're like, if we just live together, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. But also, too, because we were preparing for the live show, we had to be with each other every day almost.
Yeah.
And so then when you think about the idea of like that being normal, when we're on tour, when we're doing this, when we're doing, it's like, well, financially it makes sense.
Financially it makes sense.
Yeah.
If we all just, So that's what
our
we're
vision,
gonna do.
yeah.
We're going to build a compound.
We're going to build a compound.
How long do those things take to build?
I don't know, but it has to be perfect. And it has to have space. Because as much as I love y'all.
Get out of my face.
Oh my God, you got to get out of my face.
I'm going to be on your West Wing the whole time.
Please don't.
I'll be like, good morning.
I got in the bed with Shekinah and B this morning, and they know me. I hate being bothered. I like to be in my own space. They were like, like they were all excited. And B tried to wrap her arm. I said, now I will get out of this bed.
Y'all know I sleep naked, so I was naked in the bed, and she didn't want to lay next to me.
Yeah, I don't want your titties on my back.
Why?
So I don't want that.
But what if you had it? What would happen?
I don't want it.
But I'm saying,
I don't want.
What's so uncomfortable about that?
Because they're your titties. They're your titties. If God wanted me to have titties on my back, He would have created me with titties on my back. He didn't create
But
that.
we've never done that. You don't even know.
I don't need to know. I ain't never been bit by a shark, but I know I don't want that to happen.
But once you make it through, it's like my testimony.
Girl, if I have to survive your titties on my back, that's a problem.
If I have to survive.
If I have to have a testimony about your tits on my back, that is an issue.
Because them things, Jesus.
Ooh, they be swinging.
They used to be so big. You should just flop to the side. It's like, you can wear a bra.
For sure.
She kind of didn't care that my leg was on her.
She invited it. All I'm saying is if I'm going the extra mile to make myself uncomfortable and step out of my comfort zone, don't push me.
You're right.
Because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying
not to.
It's like, bitch.
It makes me wonder.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It's like, oh, Jesus. Okay, y'all. Can't even monetize this episode because y'all want to sing the whole damn song. I was getting flagged on YouTube.
No, seriously. But yeah.
Cabo, y'all. Back to that.
Is that all you want to tell everyone? We're back in Cabo.
Ooh, this sun, I tell you that.
We had such a cool trip, though. Our team leaves today.
I know.
We stay a couple extra days.
Yeah. We're going to go to
because only reason why we're staying longer is because I had, like, months ago, I had already planned to be gone.
For a week.
Wednesday or Thursday through Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I had it for me and Jordan on our like family calendar that we were going to be gone so that the kids could be situated.
I'm staying.
I was like, I'm not changing that.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not changing that. Like, I'm going to be gone until Tuesday.
How does it feel traveling like out the country without the boys?
It doesn't feel really much different.
Yeah.
Because I'm with y'all, so it doesn't feel much
feels
different.
like we're in LA or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it feels good. I think I was preparing myself too to actually enjoy resting. Like I was getting myself ready for that. Like, no, you're gonna enjoy rest and like just relaxing and having fun.
I think we've been doing pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we're gonna have work conversations and stuff. That's just natural. But
yeah, but that's
we've really been resting and turning up.
For sure.
For shiggy. Us turning up is hot tub. Shut up, baby.
Imani,
I can't even look.
I was gonna say Imani is just rolling her eyes, and I'm like,
I can't even turn around.
Imani said,
I felt the stare.
No, seriously,
my soul.
Judgment.
I'm like, we're turning up. Imani and Baby J back there laughing. Well, this is turning.
I stayed up, so they have to give me my credit. I stayed up till 5 a.m. with them.
I did too, the first night and last night. Not the second night, but the first night and the last night, I was lit.
First night.
Mm-hmm. We stayed up late in the hot tub.
Yeah. I mean, because Vivi really tried to make it seem like, I'm like, what's crazy is
I feel like I did my part.
But no, I'm saying what's crazy is that when B is with any other friend, she be turning up. And then when she get with the family, she be like, yeah, well, let's go to bed.
Well, yeah, because I have to give them a show. I'm trying to keep my subscribers, bitch. You think I want to shake glass? No, I'm sleepy. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, comes ring. Nap time.
It's just fun. I think that the girls, especially Imani and Jordan, just want turn up B.
Yeah.
You're like, well, yeah, babe.
Got me in 2016, babe. Baby J be so mad. She be like, where's this girl?
Yeah, she's gone, babe.
What? Gone with the...
No.
I'm lit. I'm lit.
You're lit, for sure. You're lit.
Am I lit? I looked at Baby J on the jet. I'm like, am I the cool aunt? She was like, you're cool. I want to be cool so bad.
So
That's how
bad.
You know you get know. Am I cool? When you ask young people, are you cool?
Oh my gosh. When you want the approval of children.
And I don't care if you say no.
It's like, why do I care? Why do I care about what you think?
I'm happy with myself. See this? I'm the cool aunt.
Oh my God. No, but we talked a lot about, like, a lot of part of this trip was about preparing for like KFS retreats. And we wanted to do it with our team first to kind of see like how we like it and what the vibe would be. And
so cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to do that with
y'all.
Yeah. That's going to be like super fun. We will be doing it with
Patreon. So make sure you're on Patreon to be
But you can't be sleepy with.
I won't.
She's gonna be, tell them
I'll be like,
we're taking a nap.
If they want to do the camels, they can do
Let
the camels.
them do that. I do not need to be there to do that.
I have nothing
Send
to do
Imani
with
and Jordan. That has nothing to do with us.
This ain't
this. When she gets doing this, all I'm saying, when B gets
if
to
B
doing
does
this,
this, just let her get it out and give her a solution.
ooh, you better have a solution. If B is doing this,
Okay.
B be like, so what I'm saying
No.
is, I'm like, Lord,
Dun, dun, dun.
for sure, Beethoven.
No, but we want to do retreats. Don't do me, bitch. Mozart in this bitch. You little bitch.
That's hilarious.
We want to do retreats with y'all, and we want to start the next anniversary.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
a year from now.
Literally, the 2nd year anniversary, and a couple days later, go somewhere.
Go
We're gonna
somewhere.
start planning it now, so y'all can pay for it and payment plans, and it won't be like a huge lump sum.
Yeah.
But that'll be cool. Where should we go? Bali.
You know what would be cool
What?
is if we went for like a week and a half and there was like 3 different groups that came. Like 3-day trips.
Jesus.
I know it's a lot for sure. I was thinking
Oh.
in my head, I'm just thinking
Whew.
financially wise.
For them. And for them.
So more people can come.
experience
Because
it,
like
yeah.
50 people
Yeah.
or 30 people, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
that's not a lot of people
Yeah.
at all.
Especially the people that are on.
Yeah.
How would we choose them? Just the
It's like
first people
first
that
come,
sign
first
up?
serve,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. We really want to do that, y'all. Like, we had a bomb dinner, like on the beach, or lunch on the beach.
Yeah.
Did tequila tasting.
It was just perfect. Like we walked into the villa and it was
Yeah.
already like
So
prepared for
nice.
us. We
Yeah.
had our hookahs
Yeah.
and our, like everything was just perfect. Yeah, we had an itinerary.
Yeah.
Poor Shekinah. Shekinah
She
sent
kinda
out
said, I cannot wait to get on this jet.
Shekinah sent that itinerary 14 different times in the last 2 weeks. And every day we were like, so
what are
Kinda,
we
what
doing
time are we
today?
leaving?
She's like, it's
She's
in the
like-
group chat.
She's like, I'm about to quit.
I'm about to quit. It's in the group chat. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, can you heart it? Put it back up at the top of my inbox. Scroll. Please. I am worried about this camel ride that you still haven't posted. You are supposed to be
Oh
doing
my God,
promo.
poor Shekinah.
Ooh.
She did not have no vacation. That's okay. Because these last 3 days, like,
How do you feel, kind of?
let her rest. She's not even in here.
Oh.
It's like, let her rest.
Let her rest. Ooh, I'm hot.
Feels so good. For sure. How do you feel now that it's, how many days was the live show?
4 or 3? 4. Dang. it's
Dang,
about to be
4?
A week. In 2
Yuck.
days, it's a week.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
3 days.
Tuesday.
Wednesday. But
Wednesday. Something like that episode about to drop.
it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You and my father. Monday, Tuesday,
I
Wednesday.
feel good. I feel so accomplished, but I still feel like it was an outer body experience. I'm like, why am I not
I know.
there?
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's so
I'm
weird.
Like, I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'm like, well, then I'm thinking like maybe it'll hit when we get home because we're still like with the team and we're out of town and it's just this high. I make maybe when I get home, but I'm like, if I don't feel something when I get home, I am concerned.
Right.
I am concerned. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't feel.
It doesn't feel like I was there.
It doesn't feel like it happened.
Yes, it doesn't feel like I was there.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's good or
It feels like
bad.
I was here, waiting for.
To catch up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I like skipped.
Yeah. But I think it's also because, I mean, yes, we felt that in a different way. The arena and the theater, it's
Yeah.
theater. The crowd and the energy, it was in a different way for sure. Like God,
Yeah.
it was more a purpose feeling way. But we've experienced that for so many years in other ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whether it was the Martin Tour or the comedy clubs or
That's why I felt like it should have felt different. Do you know what I mean?
because it's different.
Well, I'm just like.
No, I think it felt different.
It did
but
feel
I'm saying
different, but it felt like
right.
we had
Like,
been
this is
doing
our-
it
yes.
for a long time. It
Yes.
didn't feel like it was the first time. And I guess
Yes.
that's why it feels
Yes.
so weird.
It felt like, oh, this is what we do. Like, oh, okay, live podcast. I just think we were in our element. We felt comfortable and
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's how I felt. Like I said, I was like, I felt like my spirit had already been there.
yeah.
And like my body finally caught up to what my spirit always knew what was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's a weird experience.
Yeah.
That was like, oof.
Because even in the moment on the stage, I was like, I'm here, but I'm like thinking, okay, we have a certain amount of time. I saw them flashing the light. Like I was still thinking logistics.
You're thinking production wise, and all I'm thinking is this shit is
happening.
crazy. I was like, wow, we're really sitting here on stage.
The fact that you said my mom and she waved her hand and everybody cheered. And I was like, my dad. And he waved his. I'm like, our parents are literally right there.
It was just so weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so weird. Crazy.
If you were there, comment your experience. How did y'all feel? I mean, everybody said it was impeccable. Thanks. We tried really hard. But
man, shout out to our team. We pulled off our first.
We'll pull them up on part 2. This will be a part 2 episode.
Yeah, we can talk about it on the next part. But
yeah,
I'm like super just like
we the response 10 more times.
What has been overwhelming.
Yeah,
it feels like I'm like this is. We talked about it last night at dinner, and we can talk to the team about it later. But they were like, we said the good, bad, or the good, improvement, and unexpected. Yeah. And
Bree does that on the trips. She's like, what's the good, bad, and we didn't want to do bad.
Yeah, we didn't want to do bad. We just wanted to do improvement and unexpected. But everybody's unexpected was, or mostly everyone's was, the response of our supporters. Like, we knew y'all fucked with us, but that was a different
We
level.
were backstage when the countdown, that tricked y'all because y'all thought we were coming out. The roaring, it was like not a cheer, it was a roar.
Yeah.
For a long
it shook the room.
Time. We were backstage like, Jesus.
That anticipation was crazy.
Wild.
I mean, you could feel it.
Yeah.
We were in the dressing room, which is like underneath.
Yeah.
The, like where the stage and whatever you call that place. It's not an auditorium. What the hell do you call it? The room.
The arena.
And we could feel like, they started chanting. Mm-hmm, we were like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm. But that, y'all really set the tone. Like, even the VIP. Once we walked out into the VIP, I was like, okay. Like, we knew y'all fuck with us, but we didn't know it was going to be that
That
much
was
energy.
actually very scary.
That was scary.
That was actually very scary. Jesus. I'm thinking about that. That was actually very scary.
Walking out. And the fact that I was like, who came by themselves? And everybody raised their hand, and for you to be by yourself in that room and still have that energy, that means you really fucked with the person next to you, you connected with the person next to you. That's what we want to do. Put you on to somebody, a relationship. They said they having brunch with each other, they're in group chats now, they're building relationships,
Bible studies.
Yeah. But that energy when we walked into the VIP was like, this is insane.
Yeah. And you know what though? Thank God for the seasons of preparation
for that
and personal preparations that we all had to do, because I can only imagine, like, I understood in that moment why that's a drug. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I didn't feel it, but I understood seeing that. I understood why that is extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
When you're not
grounded or have a foundation.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That level of, I don't even know. Yeah,
fame.
that was just like crazy to me.
Yep.
And how, like, if you're not already a solid or grounded person, that can be extremely addicting.
It's like Instagram, but in person. Like the likes and the fans and the comments.
Yeah.
And that's like, of course you want to feel good about yourself, but
I also saw the danger in it. I was just like,
that's what I'm saying. There has to be a fine line between like worshiping that.
And like when someone, I think we were having this conversation about another celebrity and their supporters. But like when you know the effect that you have on someone, I feel like you should be responsible for that. Regardless if they're right or wrong.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm aware that I have that effect on you, I should be
acknowledge it and say it. You're saying?
I should be responsible for it, in the sense of like, I shouldn't manipulate that, or I should take that with great care and respect, and be.
Do you think you should say it though, like to them? Like,
I think if it gets out of hand, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
like,
if it's getting to the point of like you're not
idolizing and worshiping you, for sure.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like I can own, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it makes me want to be more like, I don't know shit. You know, that was just like very.
Don't worship me.
Well,
Or
I can see how it can get to
idolized.
that point.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that that's what was happening
At
with us at
all. Yeah,
all.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
our supporters are amazing and they know what we're about. They get us.
Yeah.
But like I understood in that moment
How it
can get
Yep.
just
Yep.
and be something else.
Yep.
How dangerous that
Yep.
is. If you don't have a pure, thank God, like we went through what we went through, and God took us through what He took us through individually. You know what I mean? And we're like, there's a level of reverence and respect for what we feel like He's calling us to do.
So we know our purpose.
We know what it is, and we
yeah.
know that it has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think as long as we keep directing it back to Him,
yeah.
you know, because I mean, we're human. I've had those moments where it's like, this like, relax.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, relax. You still have to be conscious of that too, so your flesh doesn't fall into.
It makes me more like, not scared, but it makes me more like, I've always had an understanding of the responsibility of influence. And I never want to stand before God and not
Like
be a
you
good
abused it.
steward over what
yeah,
was given
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Like that freaks me
Yeah,
out.
or like your platform was abused. You abused it in the wrong way.
Or like any of it, or not even living up to the fullest potential of what that is. Like not fully
Walking
going
and doing
for
what
it.
you're
Yeah.
supposed to do
Like
on it, on the
and what
platform.
how that could affect someone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm scared of all of that.
Yep.
You know what I
He'll
mean?
show us though.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, our heart's in the right place, so
For sure.
yeah.
But I think that like that healthy reverence fear is healthy for me. I need to I never want that to leave
Always
me.
feel that. Yeah.
I always want to feel that, like, take it serious and never just take advantage of that.
But you say that you like, I don't ever want this to be common. Like to be like, for it to feel common. Like, yes, we do this, but we still want to have that feeling of, this is still mind blowing to us.
Yeah. And I still want to always feel that God is stretching me. Like, I feel like you're super talented. Those gifts came to you or were given to you without you having to do anything. So whether you live for God or not, you're talented.
Yeah. You have the gift.
I have a gift of communication. Whether I use it for God or not, I know how to communicate. I just don't want to ever rely on my own ability and just be like, well, get up there and just talk.
And just talk.
But not really living making sure I'm stretching myself and living it behind closed doors and when there's no cameras on me.
Or using the gift in the way God wants you to use it.
Yeah, that too.
Way.
But I'm saying that comes with having a relationship with Him
Outside,
when no one is watching me.
When no one's looking.
They're watching us have our relationship because we're being transparent about our journey and our relationship with God. But it means nothing if I'm not doing it when there's no cameras around.
And what y'all see on camera should be nothing comparable to how we're working on it outside of
well, it should just be the fruits of it. Like you should be able, like the fruits of the things that we say and how it's been able to affect other people should be the evidence that we're doing it privately, not that we're just up here talking. You know what I'm saying?
Because for that live show, y'all, like we really Jesus, Jurassic Park,
Land Before Time in this bitch. I'm like, Lord.
Do y'all hear them eagles and dinosaurs? They're coming. That's crazy. But I don't even know what I was about to say. Oh, us fasting before the show. For me, like God was faithful the day of the show because of that.
For sure.
Like we were
talking about that,
outside of, like you said, the cameras, like in real life, we're fasting as a team. And the day of, yes, we had kinks. And like we said, we'll talk about it on part 2 with the team. We want to bring them on. But it was so smooth for it to be our first show. So smooth. And we're like, the fires that our team was putting out, we were putting out, we don't know what God was putting out.
And like I said, I don't think He was putting out fires the day of.
Yeah,
I think that as we were fasting and praying, those seeds that we were sowing through fasting and praying and being dedicated and committed was putting out, like, I just feel like like I said, what God is going to do, He's already did. It's just if you are in alignment with that and how you experience that is, you know what I'm saying? Like what you do determines how you experience that. So it's like, what frequency did you want to be on? Did you like, this would have happened if you were disobedient? This would have happened if you were obedient. Like there's levels to it. And we just decided to be obedient. So we got to experience
it on that level.
You know what I'm saying?
And either way, his will is going to happen with or without you, whether you're obedient or not.
Period.
Yeah. And I like the water bottle analogy.
Huh?
That we were I was talking about, like picking up the water bottle.
Oh yeah,
either way, it's gonna happen.
On stage.
So either you do it or
somebody else is gonna do it. But it was just like fires were being put out well before
that day.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Seen and unseen.
Yeah.
Like God had us covered, and that was very evident. Even in the way that we were, like that day.
So calm.
It was just like, cool. What's up? What do you need? Like whatever. So calm.
I cannot believe I didn't break down.
You cried in the dressing room.
No, I cried a few times. I cried when we prayed.
You didn't break down, but you cried
I had
when we
my moment,
prayed before.
When me and you prayed.
We prayed so many times.
Me and her prayed by ourselves. Then we had our parents pray. Then we prayed again. Megan's like, we already prayed. I'm like, well, this is what we do. We have to pray before we walk out.
And we prayed.
And we prayed again.
Yeah. It was just a calmness, though. It was very, very surreal.
Yeah.
Still is. And the kids being there, the family being there, that was just like, oh yeah. There, I would have zero doubt that we weren't in an arena. Like had I not known we were in center stage, I would have thought we were at the freaking
State Farm, Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. Like it felt like that. Yeah.
It was so good, guys. What cities do y'all want us to come to next? Because we are planning a tour, so we will be coming to a city near you. Comment your cities below.
It's like the experience can't be all that though.
Ooh, Jesus.
That's just for anniversaries now.
Y'all gonna get a couple of trinkets.
Jesus. It's like.
Well, the VIP, we'll hook it up for the VIP.
For sure.
So y'all gotta buy the VIP tickets. And
for sure. Because all them activations and clocks and mirrors and Jesus.
We have those though. We using them damn activations. All y'all that didn't take
we got to put them in the parking lot. They going up.
If we have to do a pop-up shop at Forever 21, meet us at the mall. We are in the back of Forever 21 at Cumberland. Please come take a picture with this clock. God, because I didn't see enough of y'all posting it. Did y'all even? I didn't see none of them damn activations on nobody's story. Did anybody get in the mirror?
Anybody get in the damn mirror?
Did it?
That's fine.
That's the what is it? Good, the bad, and the
unexpected.
Yeah, unexpected. It was unexpected that nobody did the damn.
They did do it. They did it. For sure.
Jesus.
No, but it's like, did you do it or no? Could have did smaller boxes.
No, for sure. Jesus.
I said singular, not the crew. You can get about 20 people in them damn boxes. I was thinking a photo booth of one.
I was thinking a phone booth.
Yes, a phone booth. Stop rubbing your eye.
Itchy.
Once you itch your eye one time, it's a wrap. It's like, you're good. I'm going to be gone for about 20 minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, geez. Ooh, it feels so good.
All right, Braylon, stop.
I'm hot. Trying to take my mind off of this sunburn. I need sunblock. This is ridiculous. Cabo this, Cabo that. Baby, it's hot out here. So stay your ass in Atlanta. If you're thinking about coming to Cabo to relax, it's not relaxing. It's hot. My nose
You was just bitching the other day. I want to be in the sun. I need to go to the beach. It needs to be hotter out. Now here it is. Well, you're complaining.
When you're laying out in a bikini, not when you're potting. I can't
You
breathe.
could have been on the bikini. You could have been in the bikini. We actually could have been on these lawn chairs, truthfully. Sure. Getting a tan. For sure.
Is there anything else you want to discuss? We've got to switch this around.
It's not that hot. I'm drinking coffee and I have a full blanket on.
And I'm drenched.
Your skin looks great.
Thanks. You want to talk about my
So we've been getting a lot of comments. We've been getting a lot of comments about, what was the question somebody asked today? Who was Megan talking about?
Because on stage, Megan basically talked about how during this season I had to be single and focused and grow as a woman to even know how to be in a relationship.
Because you were saying you haven't, like, your DMs have been dry.
Yeah.
And that's just weird to you. You're like, I've lost my weight. Like, I look the best. I am my best.
And ain't nobody trying to holler.
But I'm like, thank God that all of last year you were single.
Damn, it's about to be 2 years now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because you were the most focused, I feel like, this year than I feel like I've ever seen you.
Yeah, honed in. But
like,
now
focused.
I feel like continuously doing more work single, I can have both.
Yeah.
I still have to continuously grow more in this single
But there's
phase,
just so much
I
stuff
know how to
that
balance.
you've been doing that people don't even know. Like, you've bought multiple properties.
Crazy.
You've helped an entire family get out of a hotel room, move them into a home.
That's crazy.
That you bought.
Yeah.
Fully furnished.
Yep.
Like, you've been doing, writing, like, you've been doing so much stuff. Building your own condo. Like, you've been doing so much stuff that they probably don't even know about. But I'm saying, like, it's the most focused I've ever seen you.
And I needed to be single and focused to do that.
Because previously, when you're in relationships, like when B's in a relationship, it's like, that's all.
But I think that comes with maturity too.
Yeah,
and learning
sure.
how to balance.
For sure.
Like, hopefully now I can
sure.
have both.
Yeah.
Hopefully my person is aligned with what I'm doing.
I think I know who the person is, but that's a whole nother thing.
I'm so hot.
Yeah, I bet. The mention of a person.
Bitch.
Immediately sweat beads. It's like you are not just sweating just then.
I'm baking. I feel like a rotisserie chicken in fucking 7-Eleven.
They have rotisserie chickens?
Some chickens that be spinning under the light.
Put your shirt down.
Them hot dogs. Somebody pick me and eat me. It's hot. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me focus.
No, seriously.
Seriously, what?
Do you think that I know who your man is or no?
Yes, I think you think. Bitch. Do you think that I think that I know? Yes, I think that you think that you know.
I for sure think that you think that I know.
I'm open to it. Because Megan said on stage, we were talking about that on stage. We had an epiphany on the stage. And she was like, your husband could be in this room. And then they went to a whole, the fans were like, who did they think?
He was in the room, in my opinion, for the person that I think he is. Whatever. It's like, I hate talking. She wants to talk about her love life, and then when I talk about her love life, she acts like a freaking idiot. And then she gets so defensive. It's like,
never too much.
It's annoying.
I'm not getting defensive.
Okay, now maybe on camera you maybe not getting defensive.
Yeah, I told you I was working on it. After you called me out 10 times.
Oh my God.
Okay, why do you think that's my person?
Because I always thought. Do it like this.
If
so you
y'all
can see your
are not
face.
watching this on YouTube,
it's not that bad. Just do this.
It is all right.
Up here.
I'm so fucking hot.
Do you want to move?
I mean, my vagina's sweating.
Do you want to switch me spots?
We shouldn't.
Why not? Who cares?
Okay,
do you want to switch spots?
Come on.
Do you want to?
I don't know what I want.
Come on, you can switch me spots.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Yeah, well, the sun's not in my face at all.
We'll see.
Is it hot?
Goes.
Are you hot?
Not right now.
Okay.
I mean, I have to cool. I'm still warm.
All right. Well, I'm saying there's no sun on you.
Right. What were you saying? I am miserable. We can keep going. What were you saying?
All the damn bungles of your neck.
For sure. 30-inch Brazilian curly. What were you saying?
I don't know.
Oh, I said, why do you think he's my person?
The person that I think is her person. You want me to say the name?
We definitely ain't saying the name. We ain't giving him no clout.
Oh, I'll say, hint, his name has been said on this podcast before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It has.
His name has been mentioned on this podcast before. Anyway,
Jesus. Look at God. Jesus. Be quiet. I'm just kidding.
I think that he could be your person because he understands the industry. Mm-hmm. He loves God, like God-fearing for real, not that fake God-fearing
for sure,
shit that
for sure. People try to portray.
I'm a God-fearing man. It's like,
stop. Yeah.
But he's like a for real God-fearing man. You can have, and I feel like he's the only person that I've been able to see you interact with as a male that you're 100% yourself.
Really?
Like all of you. Yeah. That you can be all of you with. Goofy, funny, entrepreneur, but now this whole relationship journey that you're going on with Christ.
With God, yeah.
Now you have that whole thing.
That aspect of it, yeah.
I don't think you've ever been in a relationship where you had that with someone as well. And he has all of those things. Yeah. So, and like, when someone gets around your friends and stuff and they just kind of
fit in.
Yeah. And it just naturally, like that always speaks volumes.
Because that is hard when you like somebody and you're like, I don't want to bring them around though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think that you guys have all of that, which makes it, if it's not him, he has a lot of the qualities.
It could be somebody like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I just think that it's him just because of you guys' history.
Yeah.
So.
Because we've been friends for so long.
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
Yeah. And you guys love each other, so I mean.
We'll see what happens. We'll update you guys. I'm open to it. But I said that, like she kind of was saying before, I just want to be friends with whoever I'm with first. I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never dated somebody and been their friend first. So
can we talk about what we talked about last night a little bit?
What?
Or is that too personal?
I don't know what we.
As far as like how we were perceiving because you were kind of showing us how your.
Oh yeah. I don't mind.
And Kaina and I were like, well, I understand why he feels like you're not interested. Mm-hmm. Because I think you're so much like, oh, I want to be this person's friend. I want to be this person's friend. Mm-hmm. That it almost comes across as like, I'm not interested in anything but a friendship. Mm-hmm. Even though I know that that's not what you're ultimately saying. You're just saying the friendship is important to me. Yeah. And it needs to be our foundation. Yeah. Before there is
a romantic relationship.
Yeah. But I think sometimes how you communicate that, it feels like you're only interested in a friendship. Yeah. So just being like aware of that.
I told him I was open to it. I did.
You said it a while ago. I'm saying you didn't say it last night.
No, not last night.
Right.
Our last conversation though, I said it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying in that conversation, we read it differently.
Oh my God. Please, I want to text him. I don't know how to talk.
Will you let me text without proofreading?
No.
Wow. You don't trust me? Pull out the words of your heart?
Probably, but I don't know if I want to say that.
You're scaredy cat.
Scaredy cat, for sure.
Freaking
Jonah.
He was like, no.
Scaredy cat. You're the scared one.
You're the one screaming.
But yeah, if that is my man, I'll let y'all know.
Are you ready for a relationship?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, I think that's something to be honest about.
I think if it's the right person, anybody could be ready.
Not necessarily. You got to prepare yourself.
Yeah, if it's the right person and the right timing.
What's the right timing?
God's timing.
How do you know it's God's timing?
I mean, you just have to be aligned. Like, if it's the right timing, I think I could be ready. I think I could fall right in with the right person.
I'm saying, do you know the signs of that for you? If it's the right time, like, would you recognize it if it came?
I think so, yeah. It's just like the knowing and having peace about it.
Mm.
Yeah. So we'll see.
You wanted to talk about it.
What? I know. I'm not. We'll see. Whatever happens,
happens.
I see what you mean. It is a little toasty. Feels good though.
You look so pretty.
Thanks.
So y'all, we're gonna make this episode a part 2, and we're gonna bring in our team. Y'all already met them already. J&F, Jazz and Frankie. Shekinah might hop on in. So part 2 will be next week. So don't miss it. We're gonna do what I know for sure, and what am I saying no to for sure? What I know for sure. I want to do more vacations together. This is our first vacation, even though we are working, y'all. London was really, really work. We didn't really vacay in London.
It was too cold.
It was freezing. And it was a press run, so we really worked in London.
Lord.
More overseas vacays together. And what I'm saying no to for sure. No to... Dang, I don't know. What am I saying no to? I'll think about it.
You don't have a no?
No to... I said that the last one, so I don't want to say that. It's about the team. No to...
Every time we do a no for sure, mine always ends up being like a double negative when I say it. I don't know how to not, like no to not da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah. What's yours?
I don't know. I was coming up one for you.
What were you going to say?
To not being open to love.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm open to that. So I'll say no to not. No to not being
That's what
open.
I'm saying.
Okay, that's a good one for me.
What do I know for sure? That rest is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so needed. I feel like I needed this.
Good.
But especially before we go back home, which I feel like going back home is about to be like, you know, you're scared to open up your email.
Crazy. Yeah. Because we haven't been working.
Yeah.
Like to that capacity of emails and stuff.
Yeah. Just like Jesus. And then I'm saying no to oh God. No to how do I say this? I don't want to ever not celebrate the wins.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big or small.
Yep.
Like I want to always celebrate the wins.
Yeah. I feel like we've been doing good at that too. Like the small stuff too, which isn't really small, but like acknowledging it at least. We don't have to take a jet every time, but being like, we did that. No, for sure.
Very nice. For sure.
The jet was so fun.
It's just convenient.
Yeah.
Not having to go through the airport in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yep. TSA and all that shit.
Is a blessing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I like to celebrate the wins.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, we love you guys. Another episode of the Know For Sure podcast. I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley.
And catch us next week, part 2 with the team. We out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Know For Sure podcast. Make sure you keep the conversation going and use our hashtag KnowForSurePod.
Yes, we want to see you guys share the hashtag KnowForSurePod on all social media platforms. We want to keep the conversation going.
And follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, KnowForSurePod.